Yo, what's good, YouTube? So if you came across this video, there's a very good reason for that. The fact that YouTube recommended you this video means there's a chance you may like me or the content that I post. But I will say the quality of my videos aren't the absolute best because I have very terrible hardware. I stream off of a MacBook until I can afford to get a better setup and some better Wi-Fi. But I would appreciate it if you subscribed, you followed my Twitch, and you watch the full video. We have this video by this nigga EDP. Now, if you guys don't know who EDP is, I have a feeling you might be living under a rock. This guy, I love, bro, I should ban you in my chat just for that. This guy, right, was caught texting, I believe, or messing with minors as a grown-ass man, which is crazy. But apparently he made an apology video. So we're going to react to that right now.
People are going to paint their narrative on you based on what they want to believe, especially when it comes to the internet and social media. One thing I want you guys to understand is that when you're dealing with trolls, when you're dealing with people on the internet who can just leave a comment and just run off to the scurries of their own, hiding spots, is that there's no reconciling with these motherfuckers. There's no getting through to them. There's no, trying to get these people to understand where you are at.
Yo, bro, there is no reconciling. You were dealing with minors. What do you mean reconcile, bro? Make video louder? All right, bet. What do you mean reconcile, bro? What is there to reconcile? What are you gonna say, like, oh, I was in a bad mental space, and so you were in a bad mental space, so you wanted to meet up with a minor? Fam.
At that point in time in your life, addressing what happened a few years ago, the whole incident and stuff like that, I'll be the first person to tell you, I was in a very dark place in my life, very dark place. Had the fame, had the money.
Yo, Shaq, what's good, bro? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream.
Had the status, I thought that I couldn't be touched and paid the price for it, Now,
Yep,
one thing I want you guys to understand, another thing I want you guys to understand, and of course, there's going to be those motherfuckers out there, oh,
bro,
EDP, just because you were.
I want you guys to look at his eyes. Look at his eyes, bro. He was doing the touching. Yo, bro, look at his eyes. And look at the eyes of a serial killer. Whenever I look at EDP and his eyes, I get serial killer vibes from this dude. I want you to look at his eyes and see how your body feels when you look at this guy's eyes. And I want you to look at EDP's eyes. I feel like if you can stoop to the level of dealing with kids as a grown man, there isn't a level you wouldn't stoop to. Because, bro, what? I just noticed that.
First off, don't try to put fucking words up in my mouth. We're not here for that shit. I'm here to explain to you where I was at in my headspace a few years ago. You know what I mean? The only thing that you can do as a human being when you make a mistake to this magnitude is to take responsibility for your actions, take accountability for your actions, understand that there is an issue, right? Understand that this is not normal. You know what I mean? To have these type of behaviors, they are not normal, right? Get the necessary help, whether it's talking to a psychiatrist, talking to a therapist, it can even be as simple as talking down to your, sitting down and talking to your family members. And overall, just trying to
points. I don't think I have that set up yet, bro. I gotta set that up after stream.
And you learn from your mistake.
I gotta set up a whole bunch of commands, bro.
And just try to improve yourself as a person. If that's not good enough for people, well then that sounds like a fucking personal issue to me. Now, a lot of people they like to assume, right? Just because I haven't came out and made some big ass crying video, you know what I mean? Making a fucking ass out of myself, all hysterical on camera and shit like that, that I show no remorse. That couldn't be any more further from the truth. You know what I mean? What I want you guys to realize is the fact that I have sat down and I have apologized to my family, right? I've apologized to my diehard friends. And when I say diehard friends, I mean my friends who I'll openly admit, I forgot about because I was surrounded by so many clout chasing motherfucking people who only really cared about me based on my internet and social media status. You feel me? I'm not going to mention their name. I'm not going to put them out there like that. You guys know exactly who you are. Sat down with them, apologized to them, heartfelt apology, you know what I mean? And we made amends, we talked about it, and we moved the fuck on. That's all you can do. Now, as far as fucking weirdos hitting me up on Instagram, you know, I'm gonna show you guys some bullshit. I'm gonna tell y'all some bullshit. So there are literally 13, 14, 15, 16, 17-year-olds, you know what I mean, DMing me, hitting me up on Instagram, and they'll fucking type this message and they'll be all like, oh my God, are you the real EDP? And the moment I respond with, yes, I am, what they'll do, right? And they think that they're fucking sneaky about this shit, right? Malicious intent. You feel me? I made a video a long time ago.
But bro, what is confusing me about what he just said is there's these 13, 14, 15, 16, 17-year-olds messaging him. Yo, appreciate the follow. There's 13, 14, 15, 16, 17-year-olds messaging him, implying that he knows their age, but you're responding to them. I mean, yes, okay, think of it, right? If they're fans, say for example, this situation never happened. They're fans, they're excited to meet you, excited to talk to you, blah, blah, blah. Tell them yes, and you keep it pushing. You're not going to ignore people just because they're kids. Because me, when I'm out in public, people come up to me, they ask me for pictures, they tell me they love their videos. I'm not going to tell you, get the fuck away from me because you're a minor. I'm going to say, let's take a picture. Thank you for watching the videos. Keep it pushing. But I feel like for EDP, knowing the magnitude of what you did, you are still entertaining these children. You have a feeling that they're young. You know that they're trolls, but you're still entertaining them. And you know the internet is filled with trolls. So you know these people are going to troll the fuck out of you. I feel like you're not very smart. I feel like you're actually very stupid.
And
like
it
what?
Was a video where
like, can you not think critically?
Obviously, adults
like, what are we talking about
should be
here?
held accountable, and they should be, they should get in trouble for messaging minors and engaging in those type of conversations in that particular way, right? I also feel minors should get in trouble for messaging adults. You feel me? Having a very malicious intent behind their messages. You feel me? And this is what I mean.
Are you trying to, bro?
This one chick, she messaged me, right? And she goes, oh my God, are you the real EDP? I respond back with, bitch, how old are you? And who the fuck sent you? Right? Because I know fucking well Skeeter, John, Jidion and all these fake ass wannabe Chris Hansen impersonating motherfuckers, more than likely they fucking sent you. You know what I mean? With their fucking no life fucking ass, right? Bitch, how old are you and who sent you? Oh, I'm 14. Screenshot. Let's go ahead and tag Jidion and let's go ahead and tag fucking Skeeter John or whatever the fuck his name is, right? Skeeter John, Jidion, get him. You see what the fuck they're doing, right? Purposely messaging, not just me, purposely messaging people, right, to fuck with them, which ultimately leads to harassment, right? Showing up at your fucking job, tracking where you work at, fucking, showing up at your motherfucking dialysis center, you know what I mean? Trying to find out, what type of community that you fucking live in, right? Storming the fucking leasing office and shit like that. Storming HOA offices and shit like that. You know what I mean? Fucking with you out in public at the grocery store. You feel me? Throwing shit at your motherfucking window as you're at a fucking stoplight when somebody recognizes you. You feel me? Motherfuckers trying to, you have a fucking
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro.
and shit.
This guy's saying a whole bunch of nothing, bro. At the end of the day, you went through a dark place, as you say, but instead of seeking therapy or seeking help, you decided to seek minors. So, am I saying it's impossible for someone to grow and change and to understand what they did was wrong and move on? I'm not saying that, because that is possible. But you cannot erase what you did, and the internet is forever. And people are not going to forget what you did. It's like, I don't know what it is. Whenever a YouTuber gets to a certain point where they get to millions of subscribers and they get to millions of dollars and they have millions of fans and they feel like he said, he felt like he was on top of the world. He felt like he was unstoppable. So he decided to pursue minors. I don't know why so many YouTubers go through situations like that. And you know what's crazy to think about? What's even crazier to think about? If a YouTuber like EDP thinks that because of where he was in life, can you imagine what more famous celebrities have done, are hiding, are currently doing that we probably don't know about, nor will we ever know about? Because he's a YouTuber. He's not an A-list celebrity. He's not in charge of the world. He isn't a multi-billionaire. He's a YouTuber who is well known on social media, and he felt like he was on top of the world and he could get away with everything, so he messaged minors. So just imagine what people at the upper echelons are doing, bro. Allegedly. I don't want to get in trouble, but I heard enough of this guy's yapping. Honestly, it's not hard to stay away from kids, bro. It's not hard to stay away from kids. Like, what are we talking about?